Hello everyone. I know that almost every other huge content creator did a video like this and I'm kind of late, but I wanted to share my experience with solo raiding and with Lost Ark in general after I returned. For a bit of context, I played for like 6 months in the beginning, 1000 plus hours, 1600 or something. I was part of a streamers guild. It was pretty hardcore, so we had a lot of players. We did like daily raids, daily guild raids on Zinnervale. I was always on top of the content. I was, I think, the only striker main in the guild. Everyone was playing Berserker, Sorcerer, Blade, the top ranked classes. I also made a Paladin so that I can support them as well when they needed it. But little by little, everyone in the guild started to create statics. I was trying to get in one or create one as well. I even organized raids. Vicus was the last raid, I think, to come to the west at the time, and we did it a few times. Pretty okay. People were saying they will be there. They wouldn't. We were stuck like waiting for supports for a long time. I'm okay with that. Everyone has a life. But it was a pretty hardcore guild, as I said, so it didn't really make sense for people to not do raids. But later I found out why. They always wanted to do bosses. That's what happened. I did boss once for Valten and for Argos, but I didn't really agree with it or like it. I hate bosses. I hate them in WoW. I hate them now in Lost Ark. And it's not really fair for the people really trying to learn and play the game. And that's when the problem started. People were creating statics with the other people they were doing bosses with. So I was left out because I didn't want to do it. The game started to be filled with bots as well. The lobby started to only accept the top classes, which Striker was not a part of. I had a full 6-man roster. I farmed as much as possible, even with a 9 to 6 job. But I thought about it and I was like, why am I wasting so much time in this game? And I can't even get in a group, in a static. Pugs were not accepting me. Lobbies were not accepting me because I was a striker. So I just quit. And this year, I found out that solo raids are being introduced, and I kid you not, I screamed with joy. A lot has happened since I quit, so I was a bit overwhelmed with everything when I logged into the game. I know that the horizontal content changed. It's easier now. We have a new 1 time a day guardian, which is an amazing change. But all I wanted to do was raiding. So I got my full roster to 1540. My striker was like 1560 or 1565 at that time. I can't remember. I deleted all my past roster and I created characters such as Soul Eater, Gun Lancer, and Slayer because they looked nice. And I even made an Aeromancer because I love the weather thematic. The Aeromancer almost became my main, but I had a lot going into the striker, so I didn't switch. And even with the small amount of gold I got from the solo raids, I was happy because I could do solo raiding. It's an amazing change. I didn't want to be gatekept or swore at by other people. Like, for example, I got into a guardian raid. I was called like retarded and stupid, and blind because I was doing, it was Hanumatan, I think. It was the first time I was doing Hanumatan with a group and with my Aeromancer, which is a class I don't really know how to play fully because it's new for me. No, it's not new for the game, but for me it's new. So yeah, I don't want to have that in my life. And after that, excuse me, after that, they added bound gold. I was very happy when I heard because that meant that the amount of gold would be like higher. But I thought that they will give us like normal gold, some normal gold, and the rest will be bound so that it can be at the same level as a normal raid with groups. But everything's bound. I don't really get the idea. Like, is it because of the bots? Even if someone made a script for bots to do solo raiding, like those guys or girls are really smart. So even if you don't let them, they will find a way to do it anyway. They will find a way to farm gold anyway. So yeah, I wish that solo raiding would be a true way to play the game, like end game. I could do the raids with friends, although not many play anymore. And now with the bound gold, I can't really buy anything from the market, like books or skins. I don't really see the point of having bound gold. Maybe only for like honing, yeah, it's awesome, but it's not really a huge amount that would be like, oh, now it's easier to go to like 1600, because it's not. I know like solo raiding is meant to help you before playing with groups, but the mechanics are not the problem in the groups. Everyone knows the mechanics. Everyone has access to Maxroll or any other site that helps you with the mechanics and teach you step by step. There are some great guides on YouTube as well. So not the mechanics, but the coordination on the other side. Now that's the real issue in groups, and solo raiding doesn't help you with that. In solo raids, you just do everything, and you get sometimes AI characters that help you with some mechanics. I really hope that AGS or Smilegate sees the potential of solo raiding to be like a real end game feature, which players are and will enjoy so much. At least I would, because I don't need to rush anything. Of course, I want to go to T4 with this in mind. I know that there will be some servers added that will help players reach end game faster. I don't know how they would work, but we'll just have to wait and see. But right now it's too expensive and difficult to bring the rest of my roster to 1600. It's insane, actually. Even with all the resources the game gives you with the events and so on, like the events are amazing, but the gold, the silver, the the resources that the game doesn't really help you with, it's hard. I can't. I got my striker to 1600 with the Super Mokoko. I got my Aeromancer to 1560, I think, and it drained me of resources. So yeah, I know it's easier now than it's ever been to play the game and enjoy it, but they just need to make some more small changes and everything, I think, will be perfect. I love this game. I don't want to quit. But please make solo raiding a viable endgame feature. It would be amazing for people like me that don't really have friends to play the game with, that don't really wanna try to get into lobbies waiting for hours for support, especially with the full 6-man roster to do every raid every week. It's insane. It's a lot of time. I can't. I have a job. I can't really stay in for hours and hours to make a lobby, and if they fail, they probably will disband. So let's just try to make it okay for everyone. I really hope that the servers for T4 will work, so I can get my full roster to T4, because the game changes anyway. It changes completely, so the people that stay behind in T3 will not have the chance to experience the new way to play the game, the new way to create your character, basically, to build your character. So yeah, I hope some of you have like maybe the same opinion as me. I hope that everyone sees that solo raiding brought a lot of people back into the game. So make it happen. That's all from me. Thank you all for listening. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And if you want to see me play Lost Ark or other games, please join my YouTube channel, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone, and thank you for your patience.